It's been 3 weeks, but can Democrats get it together for Thanksgiving? Instead of preparing a list of things they're grateful for, Kamala supporters are getting ready to throw hooks while passing the stuffing. Like this lady, swinging homemade nunchucks made out of sweaty gym socks, gearing up to battle her MAGA in-laws. And she's not alone. A third of young adults expect their Thanksgiving dinners to turn into knockdown, drag-out election fights. Lots of others aren't even going.
I just had to set my first big post-election boundary and say that I am not going to Thanksgiving. It's not in the best interest of my mental health.
You do not need to spend Thanksgiving with your MAGA relatives. You can, in fact, opt out. So this year, I'm doing my own fun Thanksgiving.
I have made the decision for myself and my fiance and our child to skip out on family holidays with my family that voted for Trump. And while I know this is the right decision for myself and my family, I have been depressed the past 10 days. This is truly gut-wrenching.
It's not just young people. Older liberals are coping in their own ways.
95 years young, fit and feisty, a lifelong Democrat scared and stunned Donald Trump will be president in her twilight.
I want to fight, I think. I don't want to fight, but I think I have to.
Friends of mine have started groups. We're calling it the Quiet Resistance.
I have fears that he won't leave.
Oh, come on. That's
I'm
ridiculous.
not kidding. I have fears that he won't leave.
A debate for the next 4 years.
If we're still here on this earth.
Yes.
I hope they're here to see the next 4 Thanksgivings under Trump. The savings at the grocery store might change their minds. And, of course, we have people cashing in on the family feuds.
It's only 2 weeks until Thanksgiving, which means if you and your family don't agree politically, you need to get your Botox now for it to be fully set in, so when the topic comes up, your face reveals nothing. We can't help you control your tongue, but we can help you control your face. Book now, and good luck.
So don't be alarmed when a scene like this plays out after someone brings up how your aunt's pecan pie isn't maha.
I am very, 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 very upset about this.
You don't look upset.
Oh, it's the Botox. I can't show emotion for another hour and a half.
Isn't there a better way to get through the holidays? Can't we all just get along? Let's ask psychotherapist and author of Be Fearless, Jonathan Alpert. All right, Jonathan, you heard some of those older ladies. They still believe Trump isn't leaving office, ever. What does that tell you?
Well, it tells me they're probably not watching news or not watching the right news. Trump won. He won fair and square. And I think there needs to be an element of acceptance now. But also the person who's consulting a dermatologist for an election loss, I think they probably need to speak with someone like me, not a dermatologist.
When you hear someone say, I'm not taking my young child to Thanksgiving, I mean, it's one thing if you don't go, that's crazy enough, but you're preventing the grandparents from seeing their grandchildren. How sick is that?
It's sick and it's not healthy. And if you spend years demonizing a candidate, it's no wonder that you would feel anxious around people who supported or voted for him. But also interesting that the party that's all supposedly for diversity and acceptance seems to be rejecting of people who maybe just didn't vote the same way that they did.
What's the pathology tell you about how they're processing this election?
Well, it's not healthy, and I think if you're letting an election or a politician get between you and a family member or a friend, that's just not going to work for you, and it's going to be a very difficult 4 years.
Did people go to Thanksgiving dinners during the Civil War? I believe they did, and that was a literal civil war.
Good point. Excellent point. I'll have to start saying that to patients.
Actually, when did they start Thanksgiving? I don't know. I might have my history wrong, but I believe that families still maintained some level of discourse and hospitality during some of the toughest times in this country.
Yeah, they sure did. And we need to look beyond politics and beyond this election and maybe start to recognize what the holiday is even about, feeling gratitude.
Yeah, and it's about football. I'm glad you said that.
It's about football and turkey, and you should maybe feel gratitude for what you have. You can even go protest if you want and likely not get thrown in jail, like you might in other countries.
Exactly. Good point. I pray for your clients, and I pray for the Cowboys on Thanksgiving because they lose. It's just tradition.